In this video, I am going to explain use effect in React. So what are use effect in React and what is its purpose? Use effect is a React hook which allows to run side effects in the functional components. Use effect is a React hook which allows to run side effects in the functional components. A side a side effect is anything which runs outside of the component. So if any side effect is there when a particular function is re-rendered or something, and we want to see its side effects of that, that is when we use effect. A side effect is anything which runs outside of the component, which has nothing to do with component, and it lies outside of it. Yes, like for example, we can say, for example, fetch fetch, fetch data from an API. Second one is login. Third one is manipulating changes in tone. For example, changing the title of the page. Okay. These are some of the changes. We can also do alert message or likewise. Now, what is it? What is a dependency? Dependency is the second argument that we put inside of a use effect function. It is the second argument. It shows on changing of that, then run the side effect. Then side effect is written inside of it, inside of the curly bracket, and show it with example. But first, dependency dependency are of three types. First is no dependency. Second one is empty dependency. Third one is array of dependency. No dependency means the use effect the the side effect written inside of use effect will run on every render. Empty dependency means it will run on initial render or the at the when the initial render is done at the time of mounting. Array of dependency, if there are some state, like if there is increment decrement variable count, we can write count, otherwise name if we have name variable. When count changes, show some side effect, so that is where we use count. Now for that case we use array of dependency. That means on changing count, show some side effect. On changing name, show some side effect. Empty dependency means on changing nothing, show the side effect. That is on initial render. No dependency means for no, it will run on all the renders. Now here I will write the function code. First import react to state use effect from in function app return export default app const count set count is equal to state zero const name comma set name is equal to use state done. Now if I write here use, if this is empty, now the other two one empty and here I write count console dot this will on every render. Now I write it the same way. Will render use effect demo. What is um when button on the sitcom is now plus one. It is showing me, but if I write it one more table here, info text uh, control name will change is equal to set name and then int e dot get dot value is equal to dot here. E dot target dot value. Recommend this to me. Okay. Is this okay? No. If I run it in another tab, if I open console, if I refresh this page, it is showing this will run on every render. This will run on initial render. This will run when count changes. Now, count change every render. This will run on every render, so it is changing, but now your count is changing. So count, count, count. But this thing, this will run on initial render. This ran only once. This is showing two times because it is in strict mode. That is why. If I show it here, if I increase the layer, if I comment this, and if I comment this, then it will show proper out. Now it is showing only once. This will run on initial render. Now it is showing character. Okay. Same is for here also. For name input, set a name e dot target dot value. If I write it, uncomment it, something what is wrong here. Okay, this and I have to write here. Then if I write E, and then this, and then this. Now understand. This will run on every render. Okay. Now if I add one more use effect to see whether this shows on the name, this will run when name changes. Now if I write it here, this will run on every render. This will run when name changes. This will run on every render. This will run when name changes. So this is done. Right. No dependency. FT dependency array of dependency shows a message when yes, same for here. Array of dependency shows message when name changes. If I write it here, if I write p name same as again here, then it is showing here. When I'm typing it is showing. Now when the increment changes, it is showing this will run when count change. This is, I have covered all the renders in this. So use effect is covered now.